What's up, YouTube? This is your boy JD, and thank you for viewing Coast to Coast Gamers. Here showing you my Madden 20 Season 2 of the Washington Redskins of my hometown Washington Redskins. This is their season schedule, regular schedule. If you watched my first week, I played against the Giants and basically opened up a whole new can of whoop A on them and beat them 21-0. Now we're about to play the San Francisco 49ers. And then the second game that I'm going to play today will be against the Chirac Bears. And then on Friday, I'll do another 2 games, which would be us against the Giants again. And then I'm going to go ahead and skip the bye week and go ahead to the Cleveland Browns. That will be on Friday. So Friday will be me playing against the Giants and also the Browns. And today is the 49ers and the Chirac Bears. But here's the rest of the season that I have. Week 7, Bengals. 8 is Rams. Week 9 is Steelers. Week 10 is the Falcons. Week 11 is Crap Hole Ravens. Week 12, Philadelphia Eagles. Week 13, got the Seattle Seahawks. Week 14, got the Dallas Cowboys. Week 15, Philadelphia Eagles again. Week 16, we got the Arizona Cardinals. And then the last game of the season, we got the Cowboys again. So that's my Redskins regular season. So with that said, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you're new or old to the channel, hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And as always, I accept comments as long as the comments are not stupid, basically. And don't forget to also share my videos. So with that said, let's do this,
Coach, those are the descriptors right now just outside of Washington, D.C. Water's going to be needed early and often today at FedEx Field. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Redskins. So out comes the Redskins offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the #1 overall selection back in 2005 out of the University of Utah. It's Alex Smith.
I think one of the things that attracted people to Alex Smith initially was his mobility, and that's never changed. That guy's a great athlete, but he's so sharp with the football, so accurate, and takes care of it so well, he rarely puts his team in bad situations.
Look at me! Go! Go!
On 2nd and 9, Smith. And his throw here's incomplete. The coverage that time excellent by Nevin Lawson.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
Out to the left here to Reed. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
This is Geis. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. On 2nd and 9, Smith. Josh Doxson's got it complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run the counter. Thompson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
56, roll out. 56.
Crunch time, defense.
He's coming.
From the red zone now, Smith. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, Sam on.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. They'll roll him out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Here's Smith. Throw left side complete. That's Quinn. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they're led out by a guy who learned from one of the great ones in his first few years in Tom Brady. This is Jimmy Garoppolo.
When you're back up to one of the all-time great players, if you don't spend time picking that guy's brain or just...
He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Montez Sweat. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
That's taken on the 25. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 1st down, they look downfield, and it's complete. Call that a very strong gain of 24. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Smith now, going to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Quinn. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Here we go.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Oh, you got deep?
Now a handoff, Geis going right. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Off of play action, here's Smith, rolling to his left. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. Guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. That complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Smith now to throw. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A huge play there for Washington. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. From the gun, here's Smith. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Look for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 23. Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On the counter, here's Coleman. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
after you. I'm coming after you.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Garoppolo on first down. And this is going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. There's Garoppolo to throw. And this is caught by Smith. Touchdown 49ers. Caden Smith, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are back within a single score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a run with Geis. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Right there, 54 miles. I'm coming.
On 1st down, it's Thompson. We'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. You've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Geis. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
So a victory here for the Washington Redskins. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Get ready for the 2nd game where we play against the Chirac Bears. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And mostly, please share the video. And if you want to, comment. I'll see you guys in the second game. Peace.
Those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type.